down back in Montreal for a little bit. It was kind of cool though. But when I live in LA, everything's very different in LA, right? Like I do get a lot of questions from Americans about Canada. Some of the questions make absolute sense, and that's fine. But some questions make no sense at all. Like one question I got asked not long ago is, hey man, is there racism in Canada? I'm like, obviously there's racism in Canada. We just don't do the Klan. Yeah. That's how nice and polite we are as a country. Like, we'll be racist, but we'll be respectful when we're racist. You know? Like, we won't use derogatory terms. Instead, we'll say, you people, you know? Same intent, but sounds a lot more polite, right? Like, the only difference between Canada and the Charlottesville riots is the fact that in Canada, if you see a group of angry white guys walking around carrying sticks, we call them hockey players. That's why you'll never see a burning cross in Canada, because that's a waste of 2 perfectly good hockey sticks. But speaking of white supremacists, have you guys ever noticed that the people who proclaim white supremacy are the least looking superior people you have ever seen in your entire fucking life? Honestly, have you seen these people? Just once I would love to see a hot white supremacist, right? Just once. Just once I would love to see a hot white supremacist. I want to see a white supremacist so hot, she makes me go, I'd pick cotton for her. Like, just once. Just once, right? Just once. I would love to see a white supremacist. She's whipping me in the fields, and I'm like, but what's the safe word? You know, just once. Just once. But it's crazy, man. These white supremacists, and you've seen them on the news. They're always balding at the top, long uncombed hair, a nasally voice of like, I hate Mexicans. With a scruffy beard of one chin hair that's longer and darker than the rest. And that's just the women. And then you see these guys, they're always wearing a camouflage cap with like a white wife beater and a huge beer belly. Like, when did the dad bod become a superior bod, right? Like, how could he be the superior race, but your kryptonite is a push-up? Like, I don't get it. But these guys they're always angry. They're always proclaiming something, right? They're always like, brothers and sisters. I don't know, they don't go to school. Brothers and sisters, our white skin is superior and it's more desirable. No, it's not. You know what's a more desired skin color? Olive skin, tan skin, and white people love tanning. It's true, white people love tanning more than they like cooking without seasoning, you know? Enough of the raisins, Janice. Use paprika. Seriously. Spent 200 years looking for the fucking thing. You'd think you'd use it by now. But it's true, man. White people love tanning. Well, white people love tanning so much. Americans spend $5 billion a year on tanning. $5 billion a year to look darker. Yeah. At that point, we should change it from once you go black, you don't go back, to once you tan, you can't join the Klan. How about that? But it begs the question, how do we stop racism? How do we stop racism? You know how we stop racism? The same way Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly got along in Step Brothers. Yeah. You take 2 groups of people that don't like each other, force them to live together, they're gonna realize they have a lot in common. Yeah. I'm saying we solve racism by taking all the white supremacists of the earth, send them to Jamaica for 7 days, they'll have a fucking good time. Yeah. Take Wilbur who goose-steps to Hitler's speeches and wears white hoods, send him to Jamaica for 7 days, and at the end of those 7 days, he's gonna come back with cornrows in his hair, a Sean Paul CD in one hand, a piece of jerk chicken in the other, and the only black people he's terrorizing are the black women on the dance floor. Just like, yeah, what's your name, 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 where you come from, where you come from, where you come from, where you come from. Let me put it in you. 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 Come gal. Come gal. Come gal. All the black girls are like, is it your name Wilbur? Yeah, me went to Jamaica as Wilbur. Come back from Jamaica as white chocolate. Yeah, man. The black girl's like, oh my God, okay, let's go. That's what I want to see. I want to see Wilbur, now white chocolate, on the dance floor of Jamaica with two black girls on each arm, another one grinding in front of him. He's wearing a Usain Bolt t-shirt, smoking a giant blunt of ganja, and the only thing he's proclaiming then and there is, brothers and sisters, this is the worst kush me smoke, give me life, huh? But I still smoke it,